We are back as the Inca, and we are continuing our march north. I think this is the peace deal we're going to go with, fully annexing the person we're at war with, bridging so that we can get through our own territory. Some of these vassals of theirs may become our vassals. We'll see, depending on what happens. It's such a mess up here in the northern part. There we go. And let's see what has happened. There we go. Yeah, see, what I figured that would happen by fully annexing the main person. We've picked up a bunch of vassals, so all of these little countries have become our vassals now, and we'll see whether we're over the limit or not. Now, we have 6 of 7 diplomatic relationships, I think, because of one of our monuments, and so actually we're doing just fine. So we will see if any of these lands are owned by any of our vassals. Vassal of the Inca. Why am I not occupied by Tlapanic? They're occupied by... Sometimes I don't even know what's quite happened to our vassal. Let's give it a day and see what happens. Here we go. Yep. Alright, so that has worked. I believe this is actually a core of Mixtec. And so rather than us core it, let us give it to them by going to our subject Mixtec. And we are going to grant them a province. Oyolapan is apparently a core of theirs, and so we will grant it. There we go. So we do not have to core it, which is just great. And then I don't think we've got any other folks that have things that will serve us, so we will need to core what remains. What we can. Apparently the inland stuff we can't. Okay. So we have got that. This little guy is allied with a few folks. Aztec have a claim, Puyapech has a claim, Mixtec has a claim already. So we will probably just use that claim to immediately declare war on them. Though we might want to... Some of these folks have a ton of aggressive expansion. Let us declare war. We will immediately go in using our claim that our little vassal has. That will bring in the Aztec, so we will not do that. We will immediately attack that. And we will come in to the other parts with our other troops. And with that, I believe the war is basically over, instantaneously. Now the game is just to clean up that. They have a really good general. The game is just to clean up all these little parts. So that we can have the gold, or our vassals can have gold, and they do not. I know we have crazy high aggressive expansion and can't actually annex them right now, but that's okay. It's not really, we're not in a super huge rush to annex them anyways. I think we were holding off on this because we need to embrace before we do that, which we can do, but there's not really a rush. Vassals are mostly loyal, probably just due to the massive size difference. If any of our vassals have any claims. Is this one of our vassals? It's funny now, I've got so many that I don't even know who all our vassals are. You have any claims on these people? Yes, you do. 155. Yes, we will take that. Looks like our vassal has claims on this, and so we will give it to them, because that's great, and we don't have to do as much coring. Siege of Planic on the coast is over, but we are going to wait until we can do this one. Going to give it to our new vassal, whose name I totally remember. Totonac. This is sort of like a sorry for giving some of your land to my other vassal. Diplomacy. Not with Totonac, they're a vassal. Sue for peace. We will take both of those. Thank you. And then this one, I believe, can be given to Mixtech. And we'll just diplo-annex all these people later. Diplomacy. Do for peace. Give to them so we don't have to core so much. Thank you. Great. Need to hire a new advisor. We will hire the spy network gentleman. We'll also send our colonists here, which will pocket these so that now we will be guaranteed of an easy passage to the north. Sure, we'll knowledge share with you. Alright, who's next? Tlaxcala, vassal of Aztec. Who else has some claims for me? You've got claims to the north on the Aztec. You are not one of my vassals. You are a vassal of me and have claimed on lots of things. You're a vassal of the Aztec, so we're probably in a situation where we're gonna have to go to war with the Aztec. Looks like we do have a claim on this guy to our north. Who are your allies? Is a tributary of the Aztecs. So I'm sure that if I attack you, that's going to call in the Aztecs. Okay, so this is just going to be a war with the Aztecs, I think, to finish this. Looks like they've got some cores, actually, as well. Alright, let's move into position then. Do we have a spare general laying around? We do. We have... Let's not use our mega general. Go. Because I think we want to use him against Portugal. Where is the... That's the transport fleet. Where is the exploration fleet? They're doing some exploration way out here. Okay. I really actually would prefer to see over there. Don't really care about trade company investments, but manpower modifier and discipline is not horrible. And zealots and a cob. Hopefully they can handle that. Alright, Aztec. Tlatelolcopaquia. Let's... Don't care. It doesn't really matter. Confirm. No, Spain, you may not have military access. Let's go to Atlantic South America. Oh, they've got a pretty big army here. We might have to be a little careful. Let's group up a little better. Growth of Panama. Aztec are pretty big. They've got a pretty sizable army up here. We have more, but not by a ton. What tech are they on? 6. We got a cheap Diplo rep advisor. We will take you. Thank you, sir. Wait, to be a little more methodical, since Aztec's army is so large. Ever. France has decided to fight our rebels for us. Thank you, France. Aztecs have a big army, but they mostly appear to be running around. Doing a second war? Yeah, they've got another war from the north dealing with them. And that. But Colima is winning this one. Maybe they'll handle that one. This is a core of my Mesoamerican vassal. Huastec. Right, let's give it to... I think I've taken some kind of weird vassal that I can't actually use, so we probably are going to have to release them ultimately. So we will not give that to them. They do not have any cores on it, but we will be giving you to whatever your name is. Totonac. That, thank you. You can also have this one. Did you really just give up that siege? You've got to be kidding me. They just walked off that siege that was almost 100% complete. They have no claims on that. These ones have claims on the north and on this, so we will have to give them to this vassal. Meanwhile, good, we've got some things scored. What have we got in the missions that we can do? Chapak Non. Non has to be tier 2, which it is working on. I think it needs me to do a little more development in this province as well. Nope, that should have done it. Ah, good, the old comet. Temples to Viracocha. Take that. Temples to Viracocha. We have gotten up to a high enough level of our Inca authority. And we can either get +3 missionary strength and admin power, -2 yearly corruption and lose corruption, or give us decreased unrest and gain a stability. I think we will... Probably missionary strength is going to be the most useful long term, and we can use the admin power. Stab 3 and ahead of time on Diplotech, which won't happen though until we complete this. We will take Settler Chance. We cored something, so now we can actually finish coring those. And let us send them to explore. I'd like to send them into the Caribbean Sea. Alright, go ahead and finish hopefully with this war. Oh, there's even more people involved in this war than I realized. Tourists, excellent. You are self-sustaining, so we will give this one to Astalinda. Ito. I think you also have a claim down here, which we will give you because we do not want most of these. If we can get someone else to core them for us, at least temporarily. Let us send. Right, okay, Portuguese Columbia is getting pretty big. Let's siege some more. Aztec capital has been sieged. Portugal is up here. What is this? A Mesoamerican tributary. I know this is one of the new tributary types. I inherited it off of one of these other people. You can't do a lot of stuff with them. Can you still annex them? Yes, you can. Okay. And we will give it to you, I think. Huastec? No, apparently we cannot do that, so oh well. Yeah, no, that will not be happening. Alright, we have got Tears of the Moon, which required us to complete Potosi. And now we get yearly inflation and tolerance of the true faith. Manufacture Able is strengthened, and we get Prestige, which will be converted into Monarch Power, which is almost all of it. Connecting the two oceans. We need development of 25, 4 buildings, 50% trade power. We need another building here. Let's see what we can build. I think we will build a courthouse here. There we go. So we try to keep moving towards completing that mission. we are at war with these northern folks. Turn off our edict in Panama, telling us that this is not a good one to have on. No edict. There we go. This work is done, so let's march back down south. Antioquia. All right. They have been sieged. They are a vassal of the Aztec. Jalisco is just allied with the Aztec. So let's see if Aztec are ready to end the war. So we can't quite take everything, but we can take almost everything. There we go. Pour it up. Let's enact our government reform. Military doctrine. Don't think we need that. Don't think we're in need of sailors at this time. We don't have mercenaries. We're not using cavalry. Attrition, drill gain. We're not really in a defensive stance. Artillery cost and barrage costs could be useful. The only thing I'm thinking about is we could be sailors, marines, attrition, and disembark speed. We are going to have to go to war with Europe at some point, and then this could be useful. Choices. Probably just the overall organized one is probably the better one. Because we're so far behind. I'm attempting to take this one, but we're so far behind on military tech that we're unlikely to take that. So we're just going to take this one because it gives us an overall buff to our nation. We have too few rivals. We can rival Portugal, who already hates our guts, so sure. Alright, boys, who's next? This person is allied with nobody. Does any of our nations have a claim on them? They do not, of course. So we will need to fabricate. Build some spy network on them, thank you. Possible for me to annex this vassal. That. Really should royal marry all of our vassals. Because royal marriage both improves their opinion and makes them much more loyal. It has a direct impact on loyalty. Like this war is completed. They're a they're a tributary of the Aztec. I can't. Alright, Aztec, not a good idea. Ready for round 2? Pause. We've hit our max on mill. Connecting 2 oceans, our building in Panama is completed, and so we will get the ability to build the Panama Canal regardless of our tech level, and the project will give us some additional benefits, and we will get some admin power, so we will take that. And let's send these folks out for a little more exploring. We're mostly interested in close to home. The other thing we probably should do at this point is embrace colonialism, because it is mostly spread throughout our provinces. And so we will embrace. And then we will immediately tech up several times. We've taken all of our ideas, so we will take the scythe. And the next one, taking us up 2 admin techs, unlocking another idea group. And then we will also go ahead and tech up a mill tech level, so that we are not as far behind on our technology. And then let us go ahead and, what is it they're telling us we can? There we go. So with that, I will pause here as we continue our march north, and I will see you next time.